Page 98, warm-up. Normally I don't do warm-ups, but they're introducing 16th notes, and we get a good practice with them here, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. A 16th note, it's got 2 flags or 2 beams, and it's 2 16th notes to an 8th note. So if we keep dividing notes, so a whole note, divide it in half, you get a half note, divide that in half, you get a quarter note, divide that in half, you get an 8th note, divide that in half, you get a 16th note, and I can keep going. 32nd note, 64%, okay. It's got, as I said, 2 beams or 2 flags, depending on whether it stands by itself or not. Generally, that's beamed according to the beat or the feel or whatever. So you'll see 4 16th notes beamed together a lot because that's usually one beat. If we were in like 6/8 time or something, you might see 2 16th notes beamed together because that's equal to 1 beat. It depends on what the music needs. They're using the key of C major, all the white keys for this, because we're not interested so much in the notes as the rhythm. There's different ways of counting 16th notes. Different teachers use different methods. Use any method you want. I don't care. I use the same method this book does. And we already for 8th notes, you do a number and an and. 1 and 2 and, okay. Well, with 16th notes, there's an E and an 1 E and 1 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Hey, 1 E and a 2. You get the idea? Those would be 16th notes. Just remember, you're only counting them to get the rhythm. Once you have the rhythm, you feel it. You don't count them. So on this warm-up, this first line of this, both hands are playing the same. It's just notes in a C position. 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. You gotta slow it way down for that. I could go 1 and 2 and feel them. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. However it works for you. That's how you do it. Depends on how fast you're going. On the second line, now we've got the C scale. Hopefully you've been doing the C scale, so this should be pretty easy for you. Just 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E. Now going up, we adjust to the fingering of the scale just a little bit, because normally it would be a 1, 2, 3, 1. But we got to go all the way up to the D. We got to add an extra note. So we're going to go to the 4th finger instead of 3rd. Now thumb. This puts us in the position to go up. We make these little adjustments sometimes depending on what the music needs. This is where feeling the natural accents becomes really super important, because they will help you to keep these quick little running things even. So it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 1. Exaggerate them at first if you need to, like you do in the scale. And that second line, exaggerate it. It's these things that'll help keep these runs even in pieces. That comes in really handy, especially when it gets going fast. You think about the natural accents and the beat as you're playing these. It helps. I didn't go through the routines for this because I want to shorten the video up a little bit, of learning a piece of music. Let's do these together. Really, really, really slowly. I'm not going to worry about dynamics and all that. Just play them, because it's the rhythm we're after. And even though it's written like each line is a separate piece, because you have an end of piece symbol at the end of each line, I'm going to treat this as though both lines are the same piece, and we're just going to play both lines like it's one piece of music. So when we get done with the first line, we're going right into the second line and keep going. I'll give us 4 counts. We're going to go sort of slow, except the 16th notes might be a little fast. Just make sure you can play this okay. I'm more interested in the rhythm than anything else here. Now put the metronome on 8th notes. So it's beating 8th notes. 1 and here. 1 and 2 and. And the 16th notes, 1 E and a, 2 E and a. That's how fast they're going to go. So they're going to go pretty quick. If you have to, play it one hand at a time with me for a bit. We're just interested in making sure we understand the rhythm. That's all. I'll give us 4 quarter note counts to come in, and let's play these 2 lines together slowly. 1 and 2 and ready and go, E and 1.